Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Island Wolf, and today you guys are watching a solo MP7 TDM Moab on lockdown. Now, the video is kind of special because, one, I'm thanking you guys for 175 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Let's get 200. And two, this is going to start off a new series that someone suggested that I do. Your comment would come up on screen now. Now, the suggestion was that I make a series talking about my first time doing things, right? That I could be taken the wrong way, but I'm assuming you just want me to talk about, you know, my first time, let's say, playing video games, my first time, like, driving or whatever, which, coincidentally, my boyfriend suggested that I talk about my first time driving, which I'm going to do in this video. You guys are going to hear the first time I ever drove a car. I hope you guys are going to like this series. I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, make sure you leave a like, and let's get into it. So, the first time I've driven a car. Now, I don't remember if I've driven a car when I was younger, like my mom's car or something like that, so I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about the time that I actually remember. And that was driving my sister's car. Now, my sister's old car was a piece of shit, okay? If you try and steer it, it goes the other way. It always leans left. It's so fucking stupid. So I asked my sister if I could drive her car, and she said no, because you don't have a license and all that. I'm like, all right, if you're in the car, can you teach me how to drive? Because my mom doesn't want to teach me how to drive because she's like, oh, I don't have patience to teach anybody or anything like that. So I'm like, all right. So my sister's nervous about driving. Well, back then she used to be nervous about driving. So the fact that she even let me drive her car was like a miracle, okay? Now, I wanted to go around the block and drive around, but my sister's like, no, you gotta take it slow, let's just go up and down the street and all that. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. So I get in the car, put on my seatbelt, you know, I adjust the seat because, you know, everybody sits differently in the car for some reason, and then I adjust the rearview mirror so I can see, and I put the gears in drive, and then I drive, but I kind of floored it because no one told me you had to be gentle on the fucking pedals, right? So I put my foot down, and then we speed ahead, and my sister's like, oh my fucking god, and we almost crashed. Alright, I almost crashed, I'm not gonna lie. And then she like, Aaliyah, you gotta slow down, you gotta calm down, alright? Gentle, be gentle. And I'm like, oh, my bad. So the next time, I put my foot down gently on the pedal, and I drove a little bit. But the wheel kept moving, and I was like, yo, why is your wheel moving so much? And I'm trying to steer it because the car is leaning to the left, and I'm trying to, you know, control it and make it go straight. And my sister's like, wow, you can't fucking drive straight. And I'm like, no, your fucking car is moving. Even when she drives the car, the fucking car just goes to the left. So I'm like, all right, your car sucks ass, whatever. And she's like, hey, if you think my car sucks ass, then why are you driving? I'm like, you're right, let me stop talking. Now, driving straight wasn't a real challenge, right? It was kind of hard, but it wasn't that scary. The scary part for me was reversing, okay? That was harder for me to do. I had to reverse, and I could not really see over the fucking big ass seats in the car. So I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die because I can't see what's going on. So I put in reverse, and I'm like, you know, sitting propped up looking back, and I was just like, I hope I don't hit anybody's mailbox, I hope I don't hit anybody's trash cans. So yeah, I was a little nervous, I was a little scared. And then I reversed, and I couldn't really see, and I went slow. I didn't floor it this time, I went slow. And then, you know, it wasn't going in a straight line. I wasn't reversing straight, and you have to reverse straight. And I was trying to, you know, I got confused because I thought you had to turn it the other way to go the other way. My brain was just boggled, and I got confused and all that shit. But, you know, my sister was like, you know what, I'm going to take the wheel, and we're going to drive back home because you can't drive back home. And I was like, wow, you know, it was my first time fucking driving, you know. You weren't good at driving. I seen you drive, but, yeah. So that was basically my first experience driving. I almost crashed, and I floored it the first time, but in all, it was fun, and I want to drive again. You know, they won't let me drive the car now, but it's cool. So if you guys enjoyed this, if you guys like this series, let me know. Leave a comment down below to tell me what you think. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace!